in-depth market analysis, targeted marketing strategies, and negotiation skills, he ensures you get the best possible deal. Contact today. Visit nagarajhomes.com or call 858-880-4577. Nagaraj Anaya, selling homes smarter, faster, and for more.
Attention Bay Area dreamers, this is Nagaraj Annaya here, your host on Real Estate Playbook, live on Bali 92.3 FM. Are you considering immigrating to the Bay Area and unsure of the process? Or maybe you are already here and wondering how your immigration status affects your real estate goals? Today we have a phenomenal guest joining us, immigration attorney Ashima Dugal. Ashima, welcome to the show.
Hi, Nagaraj.
Yeah, Ashima, today together we'll be bridging the gap between the exciting world of Bay Area real estate and the complexities of immigration. Whether you are buying, selling, or investing, this show is designed to empower you. Do you have questions about visas, green cards, or the immigration process in general? Perhaps you're wondering how your immigration status impacts your eligibility to own a property in the Bay Area. We have got you covered. Listeners, if you have any questions on the immigration or real estate, Bay Area real estate, give us a call. Our studio line numbers are 408-912-5038. And don't be shy. Call our studio line at 408-912-5038. Ashima, what do we have for today? Like, what was the H-1B things going on? We know that H-1B is done.
That's right. H-1B lottery wrapped up. And I think it was definitely better than previous years, but a lot of people didn't get selected. So I'm sorry to hear that. Try again next year. And you do have other options.
Okay, let's discuss about 5 fastest ways to get a green card, right? Like a lot of people might be not knowing it. What are the 5 fastest ways to get a green card?
Sure. So I do get this question a lot. Now, I have come up with this list just for your audience.
Okay.
Now, the fastest way is going to actually be through family sponsorship. It's going to be your own marriage to a United States citizen or marriage to a green card holder. That's the fastest way.
Okay.
All right. Number 2 is a self-petition EB-1A, extraordinary ability.
Okay.
Another one I want to present is the multinational manager petition, EB-1C. So if you're working at a company and you're in a managerial role and you're stuck with an EB-2 perm priority date that's 15 years long, consider the EB-1C and we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Next, number 4 is an EB-5 investor-based green card.
Okay.
Number 5, you try for a self-petition NIW. It's still EB-2, but the idea is you're going to transfer your existing priority date from a prior perm. And because it's a self-petition, you are not trapped at any one company.
Listeners, today I'm talking to Ashima on immigration and on real estate. I'm there on the live on Bali 92.3 FM. If you have any questions, and don't be shy, you can give us a call. Our studio line numbers are 408-912-5038. So we're just discussing about the 5 fastest ways to get a green card. I think we'll just repeat it quickly, Ashima, so that if listeners have missed it, 5 fastest ways.
Marriage to U.S. citizen, permanent resident, EB-1A, EB-1C, EB-5, and NIW. Okay.
So one thing a lot of times people ask us is that green card versus citizenship. Becoming a citizen or keeping a green card, which one is better?
You know, it really depends on what you want. I know I do have clients who don't want to give up their green card. They don't want to give up their Indian passport or their passport from wherever. Now I know Indians have, overseas status, OCI, and others. So that gives you a lot of rights if you have property in India. The difference is with the US citizen, you can never lose it.
Let's take up one call. Hi, welcome to the Real Estate Playbook. Name, please.
Yes, hi. I have a question.
Yeah.
For the sibling, how much time it takes? Sibling green card.
For which ones? Oh, for sibling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sibling is a long wait. It's a pretty long wait. Right now, the final action is December 2005. So that's 19 years.
Okay, my file is in 2011.
Okay, so 6 years. It's 2005 priority date, okay?
Almost there. You need to wait for 6 more years. Sorry, we didn't get your name, please.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, thanks for calling in. Listeners, if you have any questions on the immigration or the real estate, do give us a call. Our studio line numbers are 408-912-5038. So it's a 19 years wait time for getting the green card. Is that for the siblings visa, right?
That's right, brothers and sisters. This is for Indians. I mean, it varies,
Yeah.
but it's Mexicans. It's 25 years.
Oh, Mexicans are like way beyond than us, right? Then.
Yes, for family.
Okay. Listeners, if you have any questions on the immigration or real estate, do give us a call. Our studio line numbers are 408-912-5038. So we are discussing about the green card versus citizenship. I think that was the one of the when I was deciding should I take a green citizenship or not. I think as you said, I thought about it, finally decided okay, citizenship is the way to go forward. But depending on the things, we have one caller. Let's take it up. Welcome to the Real Estate Playbook.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, welcome to the Real Estate Playbook.
Hi, my name is Ravi, and I wanted to check in that what is the wait time for Indians who are filing the applications for their parent or a single parent?
There's no wait time. There's no actual posted wait time under the visa bulletin. You're considered immediate relatives, but I would imagine it would be at least 10 months to 14 months.
So it's a current.
One more question, if I may ask, in that same situation is that, let's say, if you are in the country on a visitor visa, typically, would you recommend an individual to file for a conversion of that, if you are eligible, that while your parent is in the country for a visitor visa, that file a green card for him when he's here?
Yes, that's legal. I would recommend waiting minimum 30 days, preferably 60 days after entering the country on B2. But I think you need to talk to an attorney, get some, details.
Ravi, you can set up a call with Ashima. I'll give you the number at the end of the show. I think she's giving out great discounts also for all our listeners out there. You're giving a 20. What was the discount, Ashima, you're giving out? Can you remind to the listeners?
10%.
10%. You can schedule a call and you can talk to Ravi more in detail. We'll give you the number at the end. Okay. Thanks for calling in.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ravi. Welcome to the Real Estate Playbook. Hi, welcome. You're on air. Welcome to the Real Estate Playbook. I think we lost. Yeah, hi. Welcome to the Real Estate Playbook. Your name, please.
Yeah, thank you. My name is Puneet.
Yeah, Puneet. Please go ahead with your question, Puneet.
Yeah, so my question is, my wife is recently selected for H1B lottery, and the thing is she cannot continue job from October, and she can only continue or join the new job from April. So what options does she have in that case?
So that is a very, I guess, complex question. So you're saying she cannot start working in October. Like, can you tell me why? I know we have one more caller, but.
Okay, so she is pregnant right now and we are expecting a kid in September.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that should not stop her from getting on an H-1B. If it's a change of status, it's automatic. I mean, she needs to talk to her employer, paid leave or paternity leave, maternity leave, that shouldn't affect your ability to get an H-1B. I'd be happy to talk to you one-on-one. Just give me a call, 650-569-0333 after the show.
I think personal things you can call directly and talk to her, Puneet. Thanks for calling in, Puneet.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Best of luck. Hi, welcome to the Real Estate Playbook. Hi, you're on. Yeah, welcome to the Real Estate Playbook. Name, please.
Yeah, hi, my name is Raj, and I have a very quick question to Ashima. Ashima, first of all, thank you for giving that rundown on the 5 quickest things to get a green card. My situation is that my EAD expires on May 31st of this year, and my H1 is still in, it says submitted status.
Okay, well, the lottery was completed, at least this first round. So unfortunately, that if it's still submitted, it doesn't say selected. That means that you were not selected, as you probably know. So if you do not have any more OPT time left, no more extensions, correct?
No more extensions, no, final date.
Okay, you have potentially, 5, 6, 7 options. I think we should run through them very quickly. One of them is to go back to school, F1, CPT, day 1 CPT. You have, you can go work at a CAP exempt employer. So that means a university, a hospital, certain schools, they can sponsor you for an H-1B at any time of the year. If you are working for a company that is a multinational, could they transfer you abroad for 1 year? Okay. And then transfer you back on an L1. That's another option. If you are married, of course, the H4 EAD, that may not apply to you.
No.
Yeah, I know. So O1, do you have any opportunity to apply for an O1? That's another option. So it seems like F1, day 1 CPT, O1A, CAP exempt H1B. And, with the CAP exempt H1B, if you do find a job at a university or hospital, where you are either working full-time or part-time, you can then do a concurrent H-1B where you are working for a private company as well, part-time or full-time. So those are probably the most relevant. And is it a multinational company?
No, it's a startup. I'm currently working for a very Silicon Valley startup, which has only 3 employees.
That's
okay.
Me.
Yeah, then become a digital nomad until you until you build up your profile for an O1. There are lots of countries in the world offering, digital nomad work visas. Maybe Mexico City has great accelerator programs. I've had clients do that in the past while they built up their O1, and then we got them an O1 visa. So there are options for you.
So O1 is under, you have mentioned 5 categories: marriage, E1, E2. So where does O fits in those 5?
O1 is a work visa. We're talking about green cards, the marriage, EB1A, EB1C. Those are pathways to green cards. Your question was something else. What are the alternatives to work? The O1 is an alternative to the H-1B. So give me a call. Let's schedule a consultation because you do have an urgent situation, right? 2 months. So give me a call on that.
My question really was, do I become illegal after May 31st since I am still in submitted H1 status? I have 3 employers file my H1. All 3 have submitted.
You can file a B2 change of status, but yes, you have to either depart or change your status by May 31st. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, and best of luck. Before taking up the one more call, so you're listening to Real Estate Playbook, talking to Ashima, and myself, Nagaraj Anaya, the realtor, talking to Ashima, and we're discussing on the green card, other stuff. If you have any questions, you can give us a call. Our studio line numbers are 408-912-5038. Hi, welcome to the Real Estate Playbook. Name, please.
Yeah, hi, my name is Amit. I have a question for Ashima.
Yeah, hi, Amit. Please go ahead.
Yeah, So I have a 480 filed, and my priority date is January 2014. So I assume I might get my GC in about a couple of years. So the question is, say if I move back to India, is there any way we can keep the GC active if, say, I'm in India and I receive my GC here?
Okay, so first of all, what is is it EB2, EB1?
It's EB2.
Okay, so as long as your company still wants to sponsor you for the green card, are you going to be moving and working for the same company, or what is the plan?
So the plan is to move with the same company. However, things may change once I move. Either way, I mean, is there a way we can keep it active, or if there is a way out to come back, at a later time?
Yeah, I mean, just by the sheer fact that you leave the US doesn't mean it's not automatically inactive. It's still active. It's still active. You're still in queue. The question is, can you apply for a green card when your priority date becomes current? That's your actual question. You can apply for the green card through the embassy in India. You can return to the US and apply for the green card. The main issue is, will your company still offer you the position in which the perm was filed?
So, yeah, thanks for that answer. But in my case, 480 has been already filed. I currently case now 480. Yeah.
Okay, so the I-485 has been filed, or the I-140?
Yes, that's correct. 485.
485, okay, and it's pending. So, yeah, you can keep it active, certainly, because you're on an H-1B, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, you can keep it active, but if you're going for 2 years and you get your green card, then you do have to return and remain in the US, or you're going to eventually lose your green card for abandonment. Okay, why don't you also call me? We can discuss in more detail. You can email me, but there's no reason why you would be losing your green card just by moving to India for a little while.
Got it.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for calling in, and best of luck. Ashima, before going into discussing the green card versus citizenship, right, I want to touch upon a few things. A lot of listeners might be on H-1B, Ashima, but see, they neglect thinking about a green card, okay, or think about alternatives on the green card things, okay. Recently I was talking to one of my client, and he was there like 6 years in US, but all of a sudden the employer laid him off.
Yes.
Okay, he had only 60 days. He had already bought a house. Okay, now he tells me, Nagraj, now the job market is tough. Everybody knows it. The job market is tough. In this 60 days, he needs to find a job. Otherwise, he needs to move out the country, right? Real estate perspective, if he moves out, 3 things he can do. One is like basically he can sell, correct? Rent it out, and basically find any relatives or somebody who can basically take over of the loan. The other 3 things what he can do, correct? That is why I tell a lot of clients who are meet around, dude, are you on H-1B? Like, try to find the alternatives. Talk to the immigration attorneys, because the experts, talking to the experts, they find out the alternative. That is where the show is all about, the real estate playbook. We touch upon a lot of on the immigration, we touch upon the remodeling, we touch upon the mortgage. It's not only about the real estate, it's all about the aspects which is connected. So what do you want to say about this? A lot of people doesn't take the green card as a, because what I've seen is some of them, they think I can't fit into EB1A. That's what they first thing they come in. So how can we start? Do you have a few success stories or the challenging things when you faced on the EB1A things?
Sure. So you're raising a really good question. Even when you are in graduate school or your first year of H-1B, you need to start making your plan for the green card. And your question about EB1A, what is a good profile or a success story? I think that some clients who contact me for a consultation for EB1A, they think that they have a minimum of 3 criteria, so they're going to win. That's not true. in order to have a strong EB1A, you need more than 3, even though 3 is the minimum. But you do need more than 3, unless those 3 are very strong. If those 3 are very strong, I think you're in good shape. But for the traditional tech worker, I mean, obviously you need 3 critical roles. Most of my clients who win EB1A have at least 3 roles. Maybe they have some patents. Maybe they have, a higher salary than others. Maybe they have done something unique in their field, meaning they have developed some software, some new technology, some new features, and that has been either patented or reproduced in some way, or their clients are using it, so it's out there in the field. A lot of them can easily go and do judging events around the city, around the Bay Area, or online. You can be a judge of a hackathon, of a pitch competition. You can apply for accelerators, for associations. And so you can build your profile. Maybe you don't have it now, but you might have it in 2-3 years.
I think that's what I would say, right? Like, see, a lot of people, when I talk to them, dude, I don't fit in. That's what their first answer is. But they don't believe in themselves. Okay. I think before we touch upon that, I think I would touch upon one more thing is like, there's a lot of do-it-yourself kits, right? Like, but instead of that, why do you think still the attorney plays a very, very important role? Like, right? Like, I feel attorney is the one working with the right attorney, getting the right set of information, not through a Google can help them, because every case is unique.
Yeah, well, I do EB1As in high volume, so I know the trends. I know what USCIS is looking for. I know a minimum of 3 that's not strong will not win. So you need a level of detail in a recommendation letter that an attorney will help you with. An attorney will tell you this media is not strong, go get another media. The attorney will tell you that this association or membership is not going to be sufficient for the requirements. And so I think that very few people can do an EB1A themselves. I'm sure there are people out there with 6-7 strong criteria, with 300 citations. There are probably a few that don't need an attorney, but majority of people would benefit.
Right. Listeners, you're listening to Real Estate Playbook. See, Ashima is helping couple of my clients also, like especially we are doing a show from the last 3 months, and the show has been humongous popular, and thanks for all the listeners out there. So if you have any questions, correct, set up an appointment with her. Don't be shy. It's like it's matter of couple. I don't want to give out the fees. It might be whatever it may be, that the fees for the setting up an appointment. Set up, understand, plan for a long term. Maybe like if you're not ready now, plan for next couple of years, build your profile. That's what Ashima helps you out on that. So you can come back after 2 years. Okay, you can build your profile, go apply for a green card. You're listening to a Real Estate Playbook. Myself, Nagaraj, and a realtor. I was discussing with an Ashima on all the green card stuffs, and we discussed about 5 fastest way to get a green card. Ashima, before ending up the show, can you touch upon quickly the 5 fastest way, and we can wrap up the show?
Marriage to USC LPR, EB1A, EB1C, EB5, NIW.
Okay, listeners, if you have any questions, do call to Ashima on the immigration front. Ashima, give out your number quickly.
650-569-0333. You can schedule consultation on my online calendar, dougallaw.com.
And mention my name, Mannaya, and you get a 10% discount for that. And anything on also, then just mention my name, and you heard about me on about the immigration on my name, and you can get a 10%. Thank you, listeners. And if you have any questions on the real estate or a Bay Area real estate market, you can always reach out to me at nagrajhomes.com. Click on the WhatsApp icon, and thank you so much, and have a wonderful evening out there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to Bali 92.3 FM.